Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Let's go live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be doing more RPCS3 testing. This time around I'll be doing Uncharted 1 and 2, which use the same engine as The Last of Us 1. Kinda going to be sub 30 frames per second probably, but it's fun to give it a shot since we got configurations for it already on the internet. So let me show you the configuration for Uncharted 1 and we go straight to it. Remember, this is CPU related. If you have a faster GPU, you're not going to get much of a difference at all. Hey Jim76UH. He says, I hope you're well. Well, thanks, I am well. What about you, man? Glad to see you here once again. So as I was saying, we're CPU limited here, as usual. RPCS3 uses mostly CPU, then GPU, you can use it to increase the resolution and the performance will be basically the same. So yeah, if you have a faster CPU, you're going to have a better experience. Just getting that out of the way. Hey, it's Mo. How are you doing, man? So this is the setting for Uncharted 1. So we got this. Then on GPU, we're going to keep the native resolution of 720p. We're not using red color buffers because we want slightly better performance. And so far, the graphics were okay. ¿Qué dice Javier Romero, Adrián Maldonado? ¿Todo bien? I'm Santiago. Yeah. I'm using the Vulkan API, asynchronous shader interpreter, and then what else? Advanced. Well, in advanced, we enable this and read color buffers. Driver wake up delay of 100, blank frequency of 60. This so far gave me a decent experience, to say it in some way. Then another thing to check out are the patches made by the community. So for Uncharted 1, we only got disable depth of field and disable motion blur, basically. So we enabled these to increase the performance a little bit. Uncharted 2 has more interesting patches. You can even disable SSAO. But Uncharted 2 comes after Uncharted 1, so we're doing that later. Oh, hang on guys, I gotta stop the stream and start it back up. I messed up something. Alright, sorry about that guys. I forgot to set the bitrate to the highest I could. So now I should be back. So as I was saying a second ago, Uncharted Drake's Fortune unfortunately only has 2 options to disable in the patches. So we're going to stick to that. And I'm going to turn on my controller. Let's give it a shot. So yeah, I love you too, guys. I love you too. Where are you from? I'm from Uruguay. ¿Qué dice Ayrton Barral? ¿Todo bien? Hello, Panda, Mr. Panda. How are you doing, man? Bali. Sorry if I messed that up. All right. Yeah, I should be making a tutorial. Well, there are many out there from BSOD Gaming. I recommend you follow those. He knows what he's talking about. I'm pretty new to the emulation thing. So yeah. Anyways. So we're now into the game. I disabled the music because, you know, YouTube copyrights. Buongiorno. How are you doing, Renzo02? So we're going to start from the very first chapter. I already played like 10 minutes of the game to see if it worked, and it loaded a lot of shaders, so at least we got some of that. ¿De qué departamento? De Montevideo. Sí, soy un capitalino ahí. Alright, we're going to skip the... Alright. So as you can see, we're already into the game, and we're below 30. And when I aim, it's a little bit better. So yeah, this is one of those that doesn't run okay yet. It's not playable. But at least it's interesting to see what games on this engine can do. Of course, later when we get into the jungle sections, it's going to be different. Let's take cover. Let's be smart. But again, remember, if you have a faster CPU, it's going to be better. Hang on, I forgot about the CPU usage overlay. 1 second, guys. Alright, there we go. Okay, so as you can see there, over my head, the CPU usage is what limits us. So if we increase the resolution to 1080p, it wouldn't really have a difference in performance since we are CPU limited. So yeah, anyways, I gotta mash square like a madman. There we go. Un nuevo mundo de posibilidades, bueno, me alegro. So yeah, this part runs awful, but then the part in the jungle, it's a little bit better. So I just wanted to show you the first level, because this is the first thing you're going to see. Alright. Also, I'm pretty disappointed that in this particular game, we don't get a lot of patches like on Uncharted 2, where we can disable SSAO and SPU lighting. So in this one, the support seems to be a little bit more limited by the community. So yeah, probably in the future we're going to be able to, but this time around in this part, at least in this level, we're not going to get great numbers. Of course, again, if you have a faster CPU, expect better results. We're going to be trying it with a 3600 soon enough. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to load the parts. 1 second. The part where I'm in the jungle to show you the difference. It's not a lot better, but it is better. So yeah. Sí, el emulador de Play 3 pide mucho, pero no importa, lo probamos igual. So as you can see now we're into the jungle, and as you can see it's a little bit better, especially when I aim down sights.
This is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
So yeah. What about if I have an Xbox controller? No problems, you can play it just fine.
This is more like it.
Los emuladores de Play 3 son muy complejos y no están terminados, por eso andan mal, en realidad. Pero va a mejorar al paso del tiempo. Antes esto era injugable literal, o sea, no podías ni moverte. So as I was saying in Spanish, people are asking why this emulator runs so bad. Well, it depends on the game you're playing, actually. And the emulator is not finished, nowhere close to being finished. But I mean, a year ago, this was basically impossible with this hardware, so I'm playing the games that are not really working properly, like this one. I mean, this one is kind of working, but it needs more updates. But I'm still pretty impressed that with this hardware we can actually move around in this emulator. So yeah. Uncharted 2 should be similar to this, but looking a lot better, since there are more patches and all that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's see once we get indoors. Indoors it might be better, who knows. Let's get down there. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Persona 5 and Demon's Souls are the only ones that work well. Well, yeah, and God of War 3 has great numbers as well. Sí, Persona 5 y Demon's Souls los tengo que probar también. Yeah, guys, remember, I'm going to be doing Persona 5 and Demon's Souls as well. And Metal Gear Solid 4. Those are way more playable than this one. So yeah, we're going to do that eventually. So yeah, in a few minutes I'm going to be doing Uncharted 2. But at the moment, as you can see, indoors is a lot better. Which kind of makes sense, less complex environment. Oh yeah, there's also God of War 1 and 2. I forgot about that. Hang on, gotta mash triangle. There we go. Yeah, Demon's Souls works amazingly well. But I wanted to see...
Here, let me do that.
But I wanted to see how it ran on the Uncharted series, since we did The Last of Us. Might as well try this one. The Last of Us is a much more demanding game than this one. So it makes sense that this one works. It's the same engine as well.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it.
I'll be able to probably be able to hit 60s on Demon Souls. Yeah, probably I'm going to be able to. We're going to be trying it in a few days, don't worry. I'm here for you guys. So yeah, hello everyone, I'm Santiago. That's what you wanted to listen to? Well, there it is. Hang on, going to check the book.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I have a drawing. Exactly like the one in this place. No freaking way.
So, after all your bitching about the cigar, now it comes in handy, huh?
Oh yeah, Killzone 2. I forgot about Killzone. Yeah, we might do that next week. I still need to try it out. Alright, when fire shows up, it's a lot more demanding, as you can see. So let's shoot this lamp. Really? Nice. Come on.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do 1080p in a second. Allow me a minute to save the progress. I forgot about 1080p. So let's get out of the game. And let's do 1080. So Uncharted Rex Fortune. We zoom in. GPU. This is 160 by 160 to avoid graphical issues. And we do 1080p now. Which again, won't make a performance difference since we are CPU limited with this emulator. And increasing the resolution is going to bring us same frame rates but higher resolutions. So more detail, same FPS, which I think is a good trade-off. Since the GPU is barely doing anything in this emulator, so might as well make it use more... make it use a higher resolution. Yeah, the 570 will be the same. We are limited by the CPU. So as long as you have the same CPU, you're going to be okay. Going to be the same. ¿Haría un emulador de Play 4? Sí, ya están trabajando en eso, pero otros desarrolladores. Y todavía no corre juegos. Thanks a lot, you're welcome. But as you can see, on 1080p is basically the same. And this part we drop into the 20s. If we look into a wall, it's 30. So yeah, basically the same. But we got a higher resolution, which is always good. So yeah. Yeah, let's just move around. Nathan Drake is so strong, he can just jump around like it's nothing. He has the strongest grip in all humanity. Okay, now we got some reflections, good. That decreases the performance. There's also shadows being made by the flashlight, which is interesting from a game from this era, at least in my opinion.
I think there's a ladder behind all this rubble.
Okay, what else? Oh, we have to move that, it seems. Oh, okay, explosives. I understood what you did there, Naughty Dog. Estoy usando la 1050 Ti, pero cualquier gráfica te va a andar bien. Esto usa procesador. That explosion, though. Alright. So yeah, guys, if you have a faster GPU, a faster graphics card, it's not going to make a difference. You can even do this with the 750 Ti. This is a CPU limited scenario, so just have a faster CPU if you want better results. But it still won't be perfect, so keep that in mind. Still a work in progress, this is still on alpha, so a long way to go still. But it's improving daily, so yeah. If you wanted to improve further, just go to the RPCS3 Patreon page, donate, and that will make it come out even faster. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep it going. ¿Ves otros canales de hardware? Sí, por supuesto. Siempre es interesante. Alright. Oh yeah, these puzzles. Let's see.
The order of these
oh yeah, this! 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. So... hang on. I think I gotta climb up there, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how though. Oh, like that. Okay, simple enough. So number 1 is those squares, kind of weird. That's okay. Is it this one? Nope, this is number 2. There's number 1. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, there goes 1.
Hey, something's happening.
Yeah, it has a nice budget, so it's eventually going to get even better. I mean, it's getting better day by day. So yeah. Anyways. So guys, if you want to get the emulator, you can find it in the description. There's a link to that. Number 2 was back there, so gotta go back here. Soy de Uruguay, Richard Mejías. Saludos desde Uruguay. Compadre venezolano. Espero que esté todo bien por ahí, eventualmente. Alright, there goes 2. Then number 3 was the one I just passed. I'm such a genius, oh my god. I know how to read. Looking good. Hey, Paradise UK. Looking good as well. How's it going, man? Good seeing you in the chat once more. And now it's time for number 3. I'm impressed how accurate the emulator is, despite still being a work in progress. I mean, the game still has the graphics working. Very little graphical glitches, I'm noticing. En este caso, en este juego estamos limitados a 30, pero hay juegos que llegan a 60, sí.
Pretty deep.
Let's get down
Looks
there.
like there's a ladder cut into the side.
Oh, there's a ladder, and I jumped off. I'm the best explorer ever. There's a ladder. Santiago just jumped out into the void. Genius. Would you be able to play the whole game or certain missions only? As far as I know, some people finished this game. I think Uncharted 2, not sure if Uncharted 1 as well. And there were some levels that required right color buffers, which is an option in the emulator's menu. But other than that, I mean, I think you can play it from start to finish. Some levels have issues, but it's going to improve as time goes on, I guess.
Getting somewhere?
What is the original PS3 FPS? 30 frames in this game. On the PS3, this game runs at 30 frames per second.
I've been in worse.
Okay, finally. But as you can see, the closed environments work a lot better than the jungle, which kind of makes sense. I mean, there's not a lot of complexity going on. So yeah, anyways. Oh, I messed up there. Come on. Come on, Nathan. You can do this, man. There's 3 more games where you're going to do this, so you might as well do it okay this time around. Hola, Sword, ¿todo bien? ¿Cómo va? Hi from Morocco, hi from Uruguay. Hi from Uruguay,
I
pal.
made it. I'm on the other side.
Alright, good. Let's explodey. There we go. So this emulator has capped FPS. In this game in particular, yeah, you get you're locked to 30 frames per second. Some games have unlocked frame rates via patches. Oh man, this is going to be bad. Because everything is going to be destroyed in this part. So the frame rate is going to suffer quite a bit. Run, Nathan, run! As you can see, these are the parts where you probably want to get at least 25 FPS. Oh, I screwed up. So yeah, G4560 performance is going to be below 10 FPS all the time on this one. Let's see if we can survive this. Probably not. At 15 FPS is pretty difficult. But hey. Yeah, this is a game that has aged very well. I agree completely. Okay, awesome. We managed to get past it. But as you can see, when looking into the distance and effects on screen, it's when it drops. So yeah, consider a faster CPU and waiting for more improvements to the emulator.
After that, we better be.
You have a Ryzen 5 2400G, 1660 Super 8 gigs of RAM. God of War 3 will still run on it. Yeah, but it's going to be worse than what I tested a couple days ago. Because it's CPU limited. Your CPU is slower, so yeah, it's going to be worse. But I mean, over 30 frames per second should be doable. In the easy parts on God of War 3. Some sections will be below 15 FPS on that CPU, so temper your expectations on that one.
Yeah.
And now as you can see outside, it drops below 30. Yeah, even aiming down sights, it improves, but when I'm just running around, it's already dropping. Still, considering the...
Wait, Sully, do you hear that?
This is a PS3 emulator. I'm super impressed that this hardware can do
There's
this.
something you don't see every day. My God.
Nice. A boat. Yeah, even though it was 15 FPS, I was able to get past it, so everything is possible if you want it. So yeah. Okay. At least the cutscenes look okay, I guess. But okay, I think I had enough of Uncharted 1. Let's try Uncharted 2. As you can see, Uncharted 1 still needs work. But at least you can run it, and the graphics are pretty accurate. So, yeah. Let's do Uncharted 2 now. So, Uncharted 2, let me show you the configuration for this one. So, for this one, keep it like this. GPU, we're going to do 1080p because 720p will be basically the same. We are CPU limited. Then right color buffers in some levels will be necessary, but in the first level doesn't seem to be, so we're going to keep it disabled for better performance. Then what else? Okay, in advanced, accurate RSX reservation access needs to be enabled. And this library, EVGA SPRX, this is necessary for the cutscenes to look okay. So we have the cutscenes working properly. 100 on driver wake-up delay, 60 Hz on wavelength frequency, read color buffers, and that's basically it for Uncharted 2. Then on the patches, for Uncharted 2 we got more options than on Uncharted 1. We can unlock the frame rate, so we're going to have over 30 frames per second if we can do so. We disable that for fill, mesh trimming, motion blur, SPU post-processing, SSAO, velocity motion blur, and GPU lighting. We're enabling it. So yeah, we're not unlocking the FPS because we don't want to be over 60. Also, we cannot. We don't have good enough hardware to do so. So yeah, let's launch it. Let's go for Uncharted 2 now. Let me see if it's launching it. Yeah, it is. Awesome. So time for Uncharted 2. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Can I play this on 1060 Pentium G4560 16 gigs of RAM? With that CPU, you're going to have very slow frame rates, so if you want better numbers, you need a faster CPU. This is pure CPU, basically. Let's see how this goes. As you can see, the cinematics are flickering a bit, but they are watchable, at least right now. Holy hell. Never mind. It's kinda weird. Hang on, going to disable the music. I don't want to get copyrighted, thanks. Alright. Let's continue. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. God of War 3 video was not full. Yeah, I got cut off due to a power outage. But God of War 3, I tested everything I needed to test. Alright, 28 FPS. We are fully CPU limited, as you can see. Okay, looking good. Let's see. Okay. We still drop into the 20s. But I mean, it's a lot better than Uncharted 1 so far. We'll see once we get into an actual battle. But man, this is so much better at the moment. Does RPCS3 benefit from changing HDD block size for caching like Yuzu and Wii U Emulator? I'm not sure, I do not know. I never tried that. But that's a good question. No, we're not scared of music. We do not trust YouTube. Sometimes even sounds from an options menu made the YouTube copyright bot think that it was doing Madonna. So screw YouTube, screw the copyright system. So go complain to YouTube. We're not scared of music, we just do not trust the system. It never works properly. How about i3-10100F? It's going to be a little bit better probably than this, but not by a lot. Hey Triangulum, how are you doing, man? Oh, I screwed up. Okay, let's climb up again. But so far, better than Uncharted 1. We'll see once we get into a fight. But yeah. Anyways. Hello, Unlike. How are you doing, man? Good seeing you there. Will you try Dante's Inferno? At the moment, no. I'm focusing on more on exclusive games from Sony Studios. We're also doing Metal Gear Solid 4 and Persona 5 and Demon Souls. But we'll see, maybe Dante's Inferno later. Who knows. How about Ryzen 9 5900X? It's going to be a lot better, that's for sure. Okay, never mind. It's running like Uncharted 1. Okay, come on. Come on, Nathan Drake. There we go. Good thing that the mining cart was waiting for me to climb. I would have fallen otherwise. Okay, and it froze. Whoops. So Uncharted 2, yeah, needs a lot more work, I think, on the emulator. Let's try this again. But this time around we're going to be doing a slightly different configuration. We're going to change the driver wake up delay to 200. That might help us, who knows. So wish me luck. Thanks, Obidara Constrada. I appreciate it, man. Any information about RTX 3050? No, nothing yet. And it's probably not coming anytime soon. Can an i7-8700K run this at 30 frames per second? Ha! I don't know. But it's going to be hard to run, still. Probably into the 20s more often, especially when there's stuff going on. So yeah, it's going to be better. Tough lap? Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's expected to happen eventually. But hey, I predict we'll get Nathan Drake collection on PC very soon. Hopefully, I want that and Uncharted 4, please. And if that happens, it's going to be amazing. Because imagine those graphics on the PC. Is this emulator free? Yeah, you can find it in the description. How about Ryzen 5 3600? I'm going to try it next week. On this emulator. I'm going to do a video. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think. Okay. Good thing we didn't lose the progress. So let's see if it crashes here as well. Okay, doing a little bit better. Let's see. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, the audio for some reason died for a second. I hate when that happens. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can see the audio here. No, there's no audio coming. I love when that happens. Okay, there we go. We're back now. Apologies, sometimes software can be an issue. So as I was saying, I'm impressed that this even runs. Of course, if I look into nothing, I get 60 frames. So yeah. Anyways. So we're getting 10 to 20 frames per second. Let's run. Get away, Nathan. Yeah, sometimes when I open certain software on my PC, it disconnects the microphone. But it's back, it's back. Yeah, YouTube copyrighted my voice. Yeah, of course. I mean, it happens all the time. First world problems. Still, I'm seeing this running better than Uncharted 1, I think. Or very close. But I'm impressed that this looking so much better than Uncharted 1 runs this way. It's pretty impressive, if you ask me. Okay. I'm going to shoot some bad guys now. I'll gotta shoot the lock.
Of course it's locked.
What do you think about the Ryzen 3 3300X? It's a lot faster on this one on single-threaded performance, so if you can get it, go for it, man. It's a good CPU. Alright.
He's alive!
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm still alive. Still alive and kicking. Oh yeah, I'm pretty impressed that, considering the improvement in the graphics, it runs a little bit better. Fire doesn't seem to run that well though. Con un 3600 podría emularlo a 40 FPS, no lo creo. Le falta mucho trabajo al emulador, pero vamos a probar. What GPU is this? 1050 Ti. I mean, it doesn't matter which GPU you have in this case, because the emulator is CPU bound. As you can see, the CPU is maxed out. So yeah, still needs work, but it's still on alpha, so I'm impressed this even works on this hardware. But yeah, the game looks very good. I'm impressed that this is a PS3 game, man. They're freaking wizards making this work. Anyways, so we're going back to another... What's the name of this? Another cutscene? Yeah, well, as you can see, the cutscenes are super smooth. Cutscenes are not an issue. Is it true that almost totally CPU dependent? Yeah, you got that right, man. But they said, the RPCS3 developers, that eventually they're going to make the GPU do more work. But that's still a long ways off. So that's coming later, I guess. Where to? This way? Oh yeah. 720p maybe? No, 720p is not making a difference. You ask that every time I test a PS3 game on this emulator. Dude, 720p is not going to make a difference at all. Because we are CPU limited. But thanks for trying. Every single day I do a live stream about this, you do the same comment. Gotta love that. Gotta love persistent people. You're going to try it with an R7 5800X? Okay, man, good luck. Then tell me what frame rates you get, man. That's going to be interesting. Okay, we'll skip the cutscene, thank you. Okay, so loading the shaders because new level. That's why the water is white, I think. Yeah, compiling shaders. So for some reason the water looks inaccurate. Probably because right color buffers is disabled. But we're going to ignore that for now. Let's see if we can keep playing. This part that is like a closed environment runs a lot better. So kind of makes sense. I mean, it's less complex. So yeah, kind of makes sense that we're getting these frame rates in here. But that water is not rendering properly, so we'll see if there's anything else that looks incorrect, and we're going to enable right color buffers.
Oh, wait.
But this surface looks okay.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Hey, now what do you
Also remember, I have no shader cache done. This is the first time I get to this level.
We're in. Yeah.
So yeah.
Unlike Flynn, right?
Yeah, it's using all CPU yards. That's why. This is purely CPU dependent. Come on, boost me up, Flynn.
Here it comes. Thanks.
I'm going to crank up that exposure so you can actually see my face. It looks like normal water to me. I mean, yeah, of course. It's so realistic. Each time I go to the beach or into a sewer, the water is always that way. What do you mean it's not white? That cannot be. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is a forced stealth section.
We're good.
Make a video how to download PS3 games and make them work on RPCS3. Everything is in the description, man. But I'm not going to tell you where to download the games. You gotta find out that on your own. But man, I played this so much on the PS3. I know these levels like the palm of my hand. I got all the treasures. On this one I got the platinum trophy on all the Uncharted games. I got the trophy, the platinum. So yeah, these are some of my favorite games ever. It would be nice to have them on PC without emulation.
Well, we're not going this way.
Let's climb up.
Keep your skin. All right. There's got to be a shut-off valve around here somewhere.
Let's smash triangle. Come on.
Find it then. You got it.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Water always looked that way. You're completely right, man. Alright. Whoa. Now we're getting some drops into the teens. Maybe because of the flashlights doing a lot of shadows. Alright, good. Let's take cover. So now the stealth section is going on.
Okay.
No, it shouldn't. That shouldn't happen.
That's our access point. Once we're through, just
I mean, it wouldn't make sense. And it never happened before, so
didn't miss this.
should be okay.
I'm here, aren't I?
Will 9100F run Metal Gear Solid 3 on this emulator probably, and if it doesn't, you should try the PS2 emulator. What the hell happened to this? Okay, so apparently the physics in cloth are kind of broken, as you can see. Aladdin called, he wants his mattress back. That's hilarious. First Russia.
It's locked.
So yeah, the 9100F should be able to do the playable games, such as Persona 5, Demon's Souls, all that good stuff, at 30 frames per second. But this is going to be a lot worse.
Great. Now what? Well, I can disarm it if we can find the junction box.
Come on. Junction box. I love that there's an alarm system here for the door, but the junction box to disable the alarm is kind of right next to it. Where was it? I gotta follow that cable all the way here. Here it is. So guys, if you're robbing a place, remember the junction box to disable the alarm is a few feet away from the alarm, and it's a big red lever.
Alright, we're in.
So remember that if you ever had to break into a place or you forget your keys at home, that's the way to do it.
Shit.
Game will still not playable. Still not playable. Still needs a lot of work on the emulator.
Hey, ne yapıyorsun burada?
We got him. But as you can see, once you get to an open area, it's 15 FPS. So yeah, not a huge difference from Uncharted 1, but it looks a lot better. Why not test in 3600? Because I cannot do both CPUs at once. That's why.
We're gonna have to make our way to the next courtyard, through that gate over there. Well, let's do it.
Alright, let's continue. I want to finish this mission. I want to get to the part with foliage. That would be nice. Really? Come on, Nathan.
We've got to get up to that balcony.
Nathan Drake X Lara Croft game crossover would be awesome. Yeah, and it would be pretty weird. But it would be awesome. Yeah, I agree. Although Tomb Raider is a little bit darker, Uncharted is like more lighthearted, so I'm not sure if it would be great. It would be a little dark for Nathan Drake to have Lara Croft. But as you can see, when there's a lot of stuff on screen, it drops into the mid-teens.
Okay, we're almost there.
So yeah.
You go left.
Okay. Come on, let's grab you.
Orada.
Sweet dreams.
There we go, knocked out. I'm the best thief. Yeah, with a better CPU, I'm going to get better results. Yeah, exactly. You got that right. Might. Is that the last guard? No, this is... Okay, he's gone. Reduced to atoms.
Lights out.
Yeah, this Uncharted looked amazing on the PS3. Uncharted 3 as well. Uncharted 3 looked awesome. Even nowadays. These are games that hold up pretty well.
Okay, we should be able to lift this up. Sneak right under. Whoa, whoa, not so fast. There's another alarm.
There's another alarm! We gotta find a way to disable it.
Wait here.
So yeah, another example here. There's another alarm, but the box to disable the alarm is a few meters away. Just like in any real alarm system, you gotta have the thing to disable the alarm right next to it.
Okay, it's off.
Pro tip, if you're building a house and want to put an alarm, make sure you put the the thing to disable it right next to it, in case you forget your keys.
Alright, go.
Today my electricity is doing fine, thankfully.
Hurry.
Yeah, I don't know what happened that day.
Okay, okay. Go.
Yeah, Last of Us also looks amazing on the consoles, but makes sense. The same engine,
Easy.
the same developers. So yeah, makes sense.
Alright, we gotta cross this courtyard to get on the
It's absolutely insane that with the amount of video memory and RAM
Right.
as well,
Head for the
that this run on a PS3, that's absolutely insane. I mean, imagine if it came to PC as a port. It's going to run on anything if it ran on a PS3. Okay, where to? I'll go this way.
Selam Hakan. Bu gece not.
Yeah, just smash him into the wall. Strongest man on earth. Okay, more white water, just like in real life. Alright, gotcha. Oh yeah, so far the only graphical issue I saw was the water. That it looks too realistic, as you can see.
Sweet dreams.
Ne olduğunu duydun mu?
Evet, o transfer olmamış mıydı?
Come on. Come this way. Will you test the Xenia Emulator 2? Yeah, of course, we're doing it. We're also doing Red Dead 1. That's going to be interesting. On both emulators. Yeah, I'm a ninja. I'm the strongest man alive.
Now we just gotta find a way up to that window.
Okay, let's go that way.
Bloody windows.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows, that's true. The game is self-aware. What are your other video cards? My other video cards are right next to me, sleeping, waiting for another big game to release. We're using a separate PC, that's why there's no performance hit due to the live stream. I mean, look at this. This cloth physics.
Bunlar ne ki zaten?
Oh my god, it's so realistic.
Depoya gidiyorlar.
Oh yeah, knocking people out. They do not notice. They're absolute idiots.
We gotta get up to that walkway.
Come on, Flynn. Help me. Dude. Yeah, it's going to be brutal, brutal, brutal. Brutal is low. It's going to be. So yeah. Anyways, how about Uncharted 4? How about no?
Need is a horse.
I mean, Uncharted 4 is not on PS3, so at the moment, no way to do so.
Those rafters will get us onto the roof. If we
Okay.
get up there.
Let's go that way.
Good thing one
I
foot
forgot about this level. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Please show me the frame time. The frame time is right there, over my head.
Hey! Eller yukarı.
Okay, we got him. No, YouTube won't copyright my voice. My voice is too valuable
Thanks, mate.
to be copyrighted, I think.
Come on. Alright, I'm coming. I think I'm gonna take the elevator next time.
Alright. Let's jump this way. There we go. So much effort I'm doing. And more cloth physics in this paper. I love that. Yeah, the carpets are haunted. Also the newspapers. Was it this way? No, it wasn't. Oh, I screwed up. Dang it. I get distracted super easily. Oh, there. There we go. Let's go. God of War 3, ¿cómo va? Va bien, va bien. Es bastante jugable. Le falta, pero es jugable.
Appreciate that update.
Some people are asking about God of War 3. God of War 3, so far, from the games I tested, is one of the most playable on the emulator, despite not being a playable game yet.
Don't look down.
It's pretty good. I was over 30 pretty often. Some drops below 20, but mostly 30 on God of War 3. Mostly over 30, better said. There we go. Ese es un tutorial para RPCS3 de cómo configurarlo. Cada juego varía, así que tendrías que ver la página oficial. Está todo ahí. Please next time Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is coming to PC, so no need to do it, I think.
Mutluymuş öyle dedi.
I'm coming.
Ama ben kişisel olarak turistlerle muhatap.
They already announced Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, 2, and 3, I think, for PC.
You put on weight, mate. Oh, shit, that was close.
Are you going to try Metal Gear 4? Yeah, but that one requires a very specific build of RPCS3 that is exclusive for Metal Gear Solid 4 to work. So I'm going to do that probably next week on Monday or tomorrow. I do not know yet. I'm still thinking if I have to do Persona 5, Demon Souls, or Metal Gear Solid 4. Let me know in the chat what you want to see tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing another game. Well, just decide between Metal Gear Solid 4, Persona 5, what else?
Always.
Demon Souls. I'm going to be testing all those. It's a matter of time. Next week I'm going to finish with those and do it on the 3600. So it's going to be interesting. De nada, chicos. Gracias por estar. I love that joke. There's a guy above you, there's a guy above you. I pull him down. There's a guy below you, there's a guy below you. That's so Uncharted.
Yeah, great view. I can see your house. Let's get moving.
RTX 2060 next. The 2060, I mean, in this emulator, we are CPU limited, so having a better graphics card is going to change nothing, really. It's going to be basically the same. So if you have a 2060, you could do 4K, but the game will run the same if you have the same CPU.
Nearly there. Yeah, but why are the lights?
So yeah, we're doing a faster CPU and GPU next week again. Be patient. It's going to be a separate video, not going to be a live stream. So yeah. Persona 5, Demon Souls, Persona 5. Okay, it seems that it's going to be Persona 5. But remember guys, I'm going to test it anyway. The thing is, the order is going to come from you guys' decisions. Persona is very low demanding. Let's go Metal Gear Solid 4. Well, yeah, that's a good point.
The tower lit up like that. What the hell's she doing?
Oh, yeah, it seems that Persona 5 will be, I think.
That's my girl.
All right. Now a high octane moment is going to come. I'm going to run away from the authorities in a few seconds. Ryzen 5 3600, RX 580. Yeah, it should be fine, man. The 3600 will be tested in this coming week in a separate video. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Persona 5, okay.
Ladies
That is
first.
probably going to be Persona 5. A lot of Persona 5s there.
Here we go.
Okay, we skip the cutscene, thank you. Let's run away from here. As you can see here, the lighting is all wrong. That's due to the right color buffers, probably. An option that it's in the GPU menu. Let's see if it's only this level.
No!
If it's only this level, we're not going to enable it. Because I don't think it's worth the performance hit.
Think, Nate, think.
Let's get down here. Yeah, the lighting is all wrong in this level. So yeah, for this level, right color buffers is recommended. Okay, it's fixed. Never mind. Do not enable right color buffers.
This way.
Hey, Cepho X, how are you doing, man?
Use your head, Nate.
Good seeing you here.
How do I get out of here?
Let's roll away.
There we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing the PS3 emulator, praying to the gods of thunder that I can get good numbers in a more demanding scene. Not going to happen, but hey. Okay, finally. Foliage.
Okay, I've planted charges all around the perimeter of the camp. You two just need
So
to
yeah,
calm.
once we get into foliage heavy areas like this one, as you can see, the performance is basically Uncharted 1 levels. Underwater flickers, probably because I'm compiling the shaders. But hey, still
Here it is.
I also left the detonator for you.
still runs better than Uncharted 1, which is kind of insane. Yeah, Red Dead is going to be basically unplayable.
First one set. Don't touch the button.
This one?
Yeah, do not touch the button, Sully, come on.
Once you've set all the charges,
We're going to advance a little bit more and we're going to find a place to fight some enemies. And I want to see how the fighting goes.
just be careful. Nazarevich has got his men
Okay,
posted
never
all
mind.
around the
The
perimeter.
game froze. It happens from time to time. Oh yeah, the graphics are broken in this level. We're going to try right color buffers and then we finish the live stream. There's not much else to show. So yeah, we're going to enable right color buffers. So the graphics look okay. So now this is right color buffers. Right color buffers. So yeah, this affects the performance, but it should give us more accurate graphics. We'll see how it goes. Red Dead Redemption is going to be a lot worse, but we're going to try it on RPCS3 and Xenia, so do not worry. We're going to do it eventually. We just need more time. Thanks, Shimran Mahir, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm glad that it is that way as well. Me compré la PS4 solo para jugar a esto y no es una mala decisión, y tenés un montón de juegos más disponibles. Okay, let's give it another try. This is probably going to be still having issues, but hey. Okay.
I've planted charges all around the perimeter.
Yeah, graphically now it's completely stable. No, never mind. It still flickers the water. Yeah, still more work needed.
Here it is.
I also left the detonator.
So yeah. Still needs a lot of work.
All right.
4770K plus RX 570, 470. Yeah, it should be fine, man. No worries. But as you can see, yeah, there are issues with the water in this game.
Once you've set all the charges, just
I mean, with red color buffers enabled. So yeah, we'll see once the fighting happens. What games are you playing nowadays? Not much, really. Maybe some Payday 2. That's what I'm mostly into at the moment.
Sweating like a hooker in church.
You brought a hooker to church?
Why not?
Okay, some enemies, yeah, give me some fighting. Yeah, still running pretty poorly, to be expected. So yeah, I think I had enough. Enough PS3 emulation for today. As you can see, even when fighting, we're getting into the 20s, although I'm super impressed that this runs better than Uncharted 1. Uncharted 1 in this emulator runs worse for me, I don't know why. And thank you so much, Lonely Pro, for the donation. The 40 RUBs, they're rupees, I think those are, or rubies. I do not know. Thank you so much, man. He's just putting a cute fox again. Thank you so much for supporting the channel directly. It's always appreciated. How to download PS3 games? You have to find that out by yourself. I'm not providing any links to that. Hello, man. You're just on time. I was just about to finish the live stream. Come on, pop your head out. Oh, grenade.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Come on. Oh man. I always run out of ammo. Come on. There we go. So yeah, still I'm pretty impressed that this works with what's the name of this? With this system. I can even play the game. That's kind of insane, if you ask me. But still, as you can see, there are still graphical glitches going on. Rupees, okay, rupees. Thanks for the 40 rupees. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Panulu. How's it going, man? Come on, dude. You gotta punch his like Chris Redfield. You gotta punch that boulder. Sí, estamos en vivo. Estamos en vivo desde Uruguay, República Oriental del Uruguay, Montevideo. 4 de marzo de 2021. Is Ravel? What? No way. There's a currency called Ravel? Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. Finally, AK-47. I can finally liberate a country. But yeah, guys, do not play this game with this system yet. Still a lot of improvements need to be made. But it's good to have it, at least. So yeah, I had enough for now. Let's get out of the game. So tomorrow, Tomorrow we're going to be doing a playable game. I have 3 here that are playable. Skate 3, Demon's Souls, and Persona 5. I also got Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing one of those. Either Metal Gear, Skate, Demon's Souls, or Persona 5. Probably Persona 5, because you guys said a lot of Persona 5. So yeah, we'll probably be doing this one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing at 20 frames per second on a PS3 emulator. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Thank you. See you later, guys. See ya soon. And hopefully the emulator improves as time goes on, like it did for